Arash is going to grab some parallettes. He's going to bring them onto the mat. We're going to do 5 rounds of 12-second holds, which is going to equate to 60 seconds in our planche position. Arash is going to show us a lot of different progressions. The first one, he's going to just start at the easier version. He's going to just hold a tuck planche for 12 seconds. You guys at home, if you already know which progression you're working on, I want you to use that right off the bat. Choose a progression you can hold for 5 rounds of 12 seconds with a 90-second rest in between. We're going to do an active rest. So first up, if you're not sure what a planche is, Arash is going to show us just a tuck planche just for a couple seconds. I want you to set yourself up so your legs are right underneath them. Yep, pretend like you don't have a full straddle planche. So if you guys have never done it before, I want you to be in the position that Arash is here. So his hands are right at about mid-level of his shin. And he's going to push down really hard. He's going to do that same thing we did with our shoulders earlier where he pushes forward. And he's going to try to tuck his knees into his chest. You guys at home, your feet might not lift off the ground. You're going to see Arash can lift way up in the air, but this is where it has to start. So we're just going to watch him do this first, just 3 seconds. So he's going to push down, he's going to pull his knees up, and he's holding a really good tuck planche. You can take a break. So guys, that's the first progression you'll start at. If you don't know any better, let's start right here. 12 seconds. You ready? Let's do it, guys. At home, pushing down, forward. 3, 2, 1, and lift. 12 seconds. Nice, Arash. Tuck those knees up into your chest. Push down hard through your shoulders. 3, 2, 1, release. How'd it go? That's a really high tuck planche too. Guys, me as well, I don't have an awesome planche. When I do a tuck planche, my toes are quite close to the floor. So you might just be tapping your toes on the floor. That's okay. You're still getting something out of this move.
My back's straight.
Yeah, you were good. Yeah, you were nice and you were rounded, which is perfect for our tuck planche. In between, guys, we have a 90-second rest here. I'm going to have Arash go onto his hands and knees, and we're going to do 3 reps per side where he just kicks his leg up and out to the side. He's going to do 3 on one side, 3 on the other side. And I'll talk about it as he goes. So we're going to keep the whole back stable. The leg's going to go out and to the side. And this is going to simulate a straddle planche position where you have to have really strong glutes out to the side. You guys can just get these reps in on your own. 3 on one side, 3 on the other. Nice, bud. And 3 on the other side. So not only back, but also to the side. And we're minimizing how much the low back moves, squeezing our glutes maximally. Nice, break time. So we have to take a rest between these holds because these are really tough, especially what I'm about to ask Arash to do. He's going to go to the next progression. So he showed you a tuck planche. The next version is an advanced tuck planche where he starts to bring his legs out and his back starts to get flatter. You ready? So you guys at home, you can try this progression or you can stick to the last one. We have a 12-second hold. 3, 2, 1, and push. Awesome. Nice. Hips just a little lower, about a ½ inch. Yep, yep, yep. Nice, guys. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Push down hard, and release. Nice, bud.
It's hard.
This is tough. So when you guys train your planche, some days you'll want to go for longer endurance holds like we're doing today with an easier progression. Some days you'll do less duration with a harder progression. I'm making Arash do all of that today to show you guys. So let's go hands and feet down again, and let's get those 3 reps per side. Nice, Arash. You can go a little faster if you want to. I want you to have a little bit of a break. If you guys are doing a really tough progression of your planche, tough for you, wherever that's at, feel free to take a little more rest. You can always hit pause on our video, Don't rest for more than an additional 90 seconds to 2 minutes, something like that. Don't walk off for 10 minutes, but you can take more rest if you need it. How you doing?
Good.
So what I want you to do next is just show the straddle planche, but only show it for about 5 seconds. And then you can come back down and then you can get into that tuck planche. So guys, you can keep moving up these progressions. Arsh is going to show you a full, well, a straddle planche. A full planche is legs together. A straddle planche is with legs apart. But he's not going to hold it 12 seconds because that's a little too much to ask. You guys at home, pick whatever progression you can hold for 12 seconds. Maybe explore a tougher one, but then come back to it. You ready? All right, guys, round 3 for 12 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and hold. Nice, Arsh. Nice, bud. And then hold that tuck. Nice work. Keep holding, guys, whatever progression you're in. And release. How'd that go? That was really clean.
My wrist.
That's tough. So I'll have you go back, do those glute raises again, the hyper. So guys, get those 3 reps per side again. So now Arsh has shown you guys 3 different progressions. There are more progressions than that. So if you find one in the middle that works well for you, there's a single leg version that works pretty well. Use that progression wherever you're at. And again, these holds today are a little more toward the endurance side. Yeah, take a break. Finish those 6 reps and rest. Was it harder to go straddle to tuck than just hold straddle for a little while?
No, it's definitely easier.
Okay, to get back to tuck.
To hold straddle longer than that, you say?
Or just come down, I suppose. It's like, do you ever transition from that to the tuck? You do sometimes? Cool. So I'll leave it up to you, whatever progression you want to do now, whatever one you can hold for that 12 seconds, something that you're pretty confident about.
I can do the straddle and back to tuck.
If you want to do it that way, yeah. So Arsh is showing you guys a hybrid approach where he uses a tough version down to an easier version. That's a good way to extend your progression to the next one. You can think of it as step by step. Tuck planche, advanced tuck, single leg, straddle, full planche eventually. You ready?
Let's do it.
This is round 4, right?
Yeah.
All right, guys, round 4 out of 5. So find something you can hold for 12 seconds. 3, 2, 1, up we go. Nice, Arsh. Nice, that was 5 seconds, solid. Keep holding, guys, push down hard, and release.
It's my wrist right here.
Do you usually feel it there? Yeah. Planche is intense. All right, yep, we'll do those glute raises again. Another progression or another change you guys can do, if you're feeling a lot of wrist stuff, you can tip your parallettes by placing something solid underneath this side, a yoga block, a solid book, something like that. It'll tilt this, so if wrist pain is something that you have even with parallettes, you might try that out. So you guys get those 3 reps per side and then rest. And we have 1 more hold in about 45 seconds. How much rest do you usually take between?
3 to 5 minutes.
3 to 5, yep. Yep, the harder progression you guys are doing, the more rest you need. It's strength training. So again, like I said, if you're doing a really hard progression for you, hit pause for an extra minute or 2. And we've still got 30 seconds rest. You gonna do the same, straddle to tuck?
Let's do tuck planche.
Deal.
Do advanced tuck to tuck.
Up to you. You've got quite a bit ahead of you still, so tuck is fine. All right. 90 seconds rest is up. Last round, guys, 12 seconds. Pick a progression you're confident you can hold. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, lift off. Nice, bud. Awesome. It helps to film yourselves at home, guys, just to see if your shape looks like ours. Locked elbows, shoulders pushed down, knees tucked up, and release. Timed that perfectly. We're going to skip the leg stuff on this last one, guys. We're just going to sit back and just roll the shoulders out. You can shake them a bit, shake the wrists, shake the arms. Just take a little break. I don't want to kill Irish. We've got more work to do, but that was the toughest part of today. When you do your planche push-ups or your pseudo planche push-ups, do you want to do those in the parallettes too? Okay, deal. Do you have some planche push-ups in you? I won't make you do all the sets that way. Okay, guys, we're going to work on a little bit more volume. It's not going to be as intense as what we just did, but it can still be really tough. Arsh is going to show you a full planche push-up, and then we're going to show you a pseudo planche push-up. So you guys at home, you can just watch for a second. You want to just do straddle, unless you want to do full planche. I'll just have you do just a couple reps to not wear yourself out. So a full planche push-up, guys, or sorry, a straddle planche push-up, is he's going to go into a straddle planche, and he's going to do a full push-up, down and up. How many do you want to do? 2? 1? Let's do it. All right, whenever you're ready. He goes down, he comes back up, he locks the elbows at the top. Fantastic. Now that's a full planche, sorry, that's a straddle planche push-up. But a pseudo planche push-up is going to be done with his feet on the floor. So I'll have you show just a couple of those. He's going to put his hands on the parallettes again, feet on the floor, and he's going to, if you want to use the parallettes still, yeah.
I usually do them on the ground.
Okay, cool. That works. That works. So Arsh is going to get into his plank, then he's going to go into a lean, and now he's going to lower down through the bottom of a push-up and back up. That's awesome. Nice work. And release. Good. So you guys, you have those options. You guys can do either of those, or if you don't have a pseudo planche push-up quite yet, you can just do a push-up right in place. So you already did 2 of those straddle. So let's do 3 more of whatever version you want to do. All right, so you guys choose your progression at home. You guys are going to join us for 5 reps of whichever push-up you can do where you're letting your shoulders lean way forward of your wrists. And I'll talk more about it as we go. Let's do it. So guys, get your 5 reps in. 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, and then if you want it, 4 and 5. He already did 2. Give him credit.